treat wheezing with these natural remedies. Have you ever suffered from wheezing? Chest wheezing tends to be accompanied by panting. If not treated in time, the person can have trouble breathing. In this article we talk about ways to reduce wheezing. What is wheezing? This has to do with the sounds and whistling made when breathing, as the air that passes from the nose and mouth into the lungs. Wheezing is considered an illness like asthma and bronchitis, and its origin is in the bronchial tubes. If the person is not taking in sufficient air, the first sign is a lack of air or feeling of asphyxiation. Some people feel dizzy and lethargic due to the lack of oxygen in the body and in the brain. The other symptoms that accompany this condition are coughing at night, runny nose, chest pain, chills, fever. The main cause of wheezing in the chest is asthma. This illness provokes the immune system to react in an unusual way when dealing with certain substances or allergens. The airways become inflamed, and air cannot easily pass through. Smoking, viral infections, and bronchitis are other triggers for this condition. Home remedies for wheezing. Thanks to natural recipes we can reduce symptoms and treat wheezing to avoid a serious situation. We recommend the following homemade remedies. 1. Sage. This is a medicinal plant that is used to treat various respiratory conditions that gives immediate relief. Thanks to its expectorant and anti-inflammatory properties, it is also a decongestant. To take the best advantage of sage, we should make ourselves a sage vapor. Ingredients: 5 tablespoons of white sage leaves, water, as necessary. Preparation: put the white sage in a pan and heat it to boiling. When it comes to a boil, carefully as not to burn yourself, bring your face close to the vapor and cover your head with a towel. Breathe in the vapors for 15 minutes. You can do the same thing with eucalyptus leaves. 2. Garlic. This superfood is helpful in the treatment of many illnesses. In the case of wheezing, we can take advantage of its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Besides being an antioxidant, garlic is effective in treating viral infections. It also serves to clear congestion from the lungs and treat viral infections. Don't hesitate to eat fresh cloves of garlic in salads, or even by themselves if you feel like it. You can even prepare soups or infusions that contain garlic. 3. Turmeric. This is one of the most popular spices in India. Besides being used in typical dishes, to bring color and characteristic aroma, it also can be used as a natural medicine to treat asthma and wheezing. Turmeric is a potent anti-inflammatory that is used in Ayurveda since antiquity to treat all types of respiratory problems. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of water. Preparation: place the turmeric and water in a bowl. Mix to form a paste. Apply to the chest as a poultice. Place a warm cloth on the chest and let it sit for 10 minutes. 4. Ginger. Ginger is a perfect anti-inflammatory to treat cases of wheezing, among other respiratory conditions. One of its components, gingerol, has the capacity to relax the muscles and avoid gasping for air or the feeling of a closed chest. We recommend that you grate a bit of ginger in your salads, soups, or infusions to enjoy its goodness. Don't use too much, since its flavor can be somewhat overpowering, like its aroma. 5. Mustard seeds. Mustard seeds are another homemade remedy effective for treating wheezing. They are decongestants which improve the respiratory condition, and reduce the effects of asthma. They are used in a similar way that turmeric is used. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons mustard seed, 1 teaspoon water. Preparation: put the mustard seeds in a mortar and pestle with the water. Mash them until they form a paste. Apply to the chest. Cover with a warm cloth, as hot as possible. Let sit for 15 minutes. You can also use the essential oil of mustard that is sold in Whole Foods stores. It is recommended that you heat the paste a bit before applying to the chest in circular movements. 6. Figs. Figs are not only nutritious, but tasty as well. They improve respiratory health by eliminating phlegm and mucus, and reducing difficulties in breathing. Eating them periodically is essential for people with asthma or wheezing. Experts recommend that those who suffer from these conditions eat them 3 times a week on an empty stomach. 7. Onions. These vegetables have similar effects as garlic and are an excellent remedy to treat respiratory problems. Onions are an expectorant and decongestant. They are also a natural antibiotic and act to strengthen defenses. You can eat them raw in salads or cut them in half and inhale their aroma.